let spiders crawl in your mouth while you sleep.
I mean, that's all on camera. So you folks, you've heard it. You heard what of a evil person Leroy is.
It's
That's
not
him.
evil.
I mean,
That is that. It's not evil because I didn't say it with malice.
you said it with benevolence.
It would matter of fact, just you know, like when someone breathes or walks or talks. I hope spiders crawl in your mouth while you sleep.
You hope spiders crawl. Okay, great. That man drinking his libations is Leroy. I'm Michael. We are Nerdy by Nature Productions. We trying all those things. We got
Yeah,
all
this
kinds
is
of
We
names.
Trying channel. Hey, the shirt that I'm wearing basically exemplifies how I feel. My vocabulary. Can
What
you
is
read
it?
that?
49% sarcasm, 49% swearing. Nice. So
It?
2% intellectual discourse. Okay,
Boom.
great.
Hey, buddy, you get a percent of that too.
Fantastic. What are we talking about here?
I don't know, man. I saw this trailer pop up because FX has the movies, as the tagline used to go, but
That's what
also
they say.
FX has a lot of cool shows lately.
Hmm.
My personal favorite is the old man, and then the latest show, Class of '09, with Brian Tyree Henry, and uh,
Kate Mara.
who what?
Kate Mara.
Yeah, I couldn't remember her name. All I could think of was her sister, Rooney Mara. But anyway, I really did like those shows, and FX also has your show, The Bear, and I mean they've been the home of some pretty decent television. So I was like, A Murder at the End of the World.
So
Let's
you
see what
you
they
have
got.
no idea what this is, right?
I know it's a murder at the end of the world.
Okay, cool. Let's find out what this is about.
See, that's what it says.
That is what it says.
I sometimes wonder, would it have been better not to go? I think about it like a
Ready.
coin
It looks
toss.
beautiful.
When their life
Yeah, like
can
very
go one way
big vistas or scenic views or whatever. I don't know.
or another. When they're trapped at the end of the world,
You have to make this life livable.
there's no going back.
Welcome. It's so exciting to see you all here.
No,
Hey,
evil.
No escape. I think there's something going on here that we don't fully understand.
Why is it wherever you go, death follows?
To finding a way out.
Have fun with this creepy shit.
I'm in.
Yeah, you would be.
November 14th? Hell
Yo,
yeah, man. That
weirdo.
looks amazing. Hey.
Hey,
Put
what?
some respect on it. That was Sir Clive Owens.
Did you put an S on the end of his name?
I did.
Okay. Like the like Key and Peele
So,
sketch.
who are these people, Key and Peele, you speak of?
I mean,
I don't know them.
okay, sure, fine. Uh, this looks creepy in all the best ways possible.
So hold on. Is the video still playing for you?
Yeah, I rewound it back.
Yeah, but the audio's still going.
The audio was
Here
still
we go.
going.
Yeah, it was. Chat, let us know. Was the audio still going for you, or did it stop when I turned it off?
Interesting.
So,
Because for me, I didn't have any audio because I turned it off on my end.
okay.
That's weird.
All right. So, what do you think? What's your initial impressions?
Very creepy, kind of a thriller. The people with the mask, I am like, nope, this is weird. So is this some sort of apocalypse? I don't know. So many questions. Are these the only people left in the world? Did they all come here? I don't know. It seems like she was searching for something, and she kind of is regretting the decision of whether or not she should have made it to this spot. I don't know.
Here's the tagline: mystery series featuring a Gen Z amateur sleuth and tech-savvy hacker named Darby Hart. Darby and 8 other guests are invited by a reclusive billionaire to participate in a retreat at a remote location. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds like the basis for a horror situation.
Or like a whodunit or
And
something, or yeah.
yeah, when one of the other guests is found dead, Darby must use her skills to prove it was murder before the killer takes another life. A Murder at the End of the World, formerly known as Just Retreat, is a series created and directed by indie filmmakers Britt Marling and Zal, not even going to try to pronounce it, both creators of the OA series from Netflix.
I look at
So,
that as I do other stuff. Other stuff plays in our playlist. Y'all, we learning stuff today. It's fun. Keep going.
learn new stuff every day. So, I'm interested in this because I like a whodunit.
Sure.
The it started off with this amazing set pieces, these sweeping mosaic set pieces where you could tell they were in the desert. So you could see like the shot was hot, the camera was warm, and then you could see like it just this jarring juxtaposition of like the end of the world wherever they are, the cold. It was beautiful, and in the backdrop of all of this beauty is what?
Some murders.
Murder. So I'm definitely in for this type of show. um it's called a Gen Z sleuth, murder mystery series. You talk about it being a whodunit. We've gotten your boy, uh, the Agatha Christie series being restarted with what's
Hercule
his name?
Poirot.
Thank you.
Yep.
And then you've got Ryan Johnson doing his murder mystery series or franchise on Netflix. The last one being Glass Onion. I'm. You talked about this murder mystery coming back, the Columbos, the
Poker
Murder
Face.
She Wrote type series. Poker Face, another Ryan Johnson show. So I'm in for this. It looks different. It looks creepy. I'm in for it.
The fact that you said murder mystery and who done it really, it I feel like it won't be completely horror because when I first saw it, like this seemed like there was a horror thing. I don't do horror stuff. I feel like this might be more suspenseful and thrillery than just pure horror, which is good for me in my. I don't need that in my life. So I like this idea of this being a murder mystery type thing, a Gen Z Nancy Drew or whatever you want to call it, Hardy Boys or whatever you want to call it.
One of the things I think it can move into that. I think horror is such a huge umbrella. There's so many different things that can fall into it, but I think with this, one of the things that I think was interesting is it's a whodunit with horror elements, like that creepy, the quick edits in this trailer does give you that feel of what's the horror series I'm thinking of? I'm thinking Justin Lin. Some of the
The
Bloomhouse stuff
Conjuring or
that comes
something,
out,
or
kind of like that. The Conjuring, like those quick edits, not necessarily the jump scares, but that idea of this isn't like this old white woman at a typewriter, but it has that an updated murder mystery for this generation.
are you picking at Agatha, not Agatha Christie, at Jessica Fletcher?
No, but I guess the reason why I bring that up is because when when was the last time you talked about Murder She Wrote and Angela Lansbury. Like there's a whole generation of people who have no idea who that is, what we're talking about. It was a CBS staple. They tried to reboot it with Small Black Woman from The Help. Uh,
Spencer? No, not Octavia
You go-
Spencer.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It didn't work. It didn't get off the ground. And I'm not mad. Octavia Spencer, but I guess what I'm saying is there's an entire generation who don't understand murder mystery. They know cop procedurals, they know police procedurals, they know the Chicago PD, they know the Law and Orders, they know but those aren't murder mysteries. They don't have the Columbos. They don't have those shows that we just talked about. Yes, they have Poker Face now, but Perry Mason, you know, that just came back and it just got canceled.
Well, I
So
mean, it had like
this
what, 3 seasons?
had 2 seasons,
I mean, that's good enough.
and you didn't even watch it.
Well, that's why I got canceled.
That right there, right? You are the reason right there. David Zaslav, we found him.
Yeah.
Bringing the helicopters. Yeah, right
Zaslav,
there.
come talk to me.
Friend of the show, David Zaslav. But yeah, like so. That's why I said I don't mean to disparage Murder She Wrote, but that genre is very important, and I think in this climate, maybe this is a show that will gain traction with a different generation, and will introduce them to some of those classics we talked about.
Well, you talk about Perry Mason for a second, right? They tried to bring it back, and granted, I didn't watch it. I don't know if it was good or not. I think Tatiana Maslany
It
was on
was.
that show, right?
She was in the first season.
Then I would probably watch the first season and stop after that. But I wonder, because it was behind a paywall of Max or HBO Max, whatever you want to call it back then when it was on. I wonder if that kind of cut out who would watch it. But I feel like the subscription, the people who have FX is a wider base than Max. I don't know if that's true. I just feel like it is.
I will say this: the difference. I don't think it was the paywall that stopped a lot of people. It was a heady show, so and it didn't gain the audience that it needed because a sometimes it takes a little bit for certain shows to catch that lightning in the bottle, and and again it is a very dense, it's a very niche show. It's not It's not Watchmen. It's not Game of Thrones. But remember, Game of Thrones took a couple of seasons before everybody was like, Game of Thrones is amazing. But it was one of those shows where it's like, when you got into it and once you realized what's going on, it hooked you. I haven't watched the second season yet, but the first season was really well done. You're not gonna like Tatiana Maslany, and I don't know if you're supposed to. I did, and I know you love her from Orphan Black. I don't know how you're gonna feel about her. I didn't particularly like her, but it's one of those things where I wonder, was I supposed to? Now I did empathize with her, but I didn't like her. But it's a very well done show, and it is a who done it, but it's also a those lawyer type shows, kind of like the Lincoln Lawyer
And it's
on Netflix.
he's like a World War II veteran or something, a World War One veteran.
World War One veteran.
Okay, got it.
Man, to say that 3 times fast.
Yeah. Okay. So getting back to this other thing that we're talking about, Murder at the End of the World. You're in November. You taking days off? What are you doing?
November 14th. No, I'm not gonna take days off. I think I can watch this uh, as it comes out. I do need a new show to watch each week because Ahsoka will be done by then. I will have finished Suits.
You finished Suits. I love it.
Sir, I'm on season 7 and I am not stopping.
That's
I
awesome.
may watch an episode. I may watch an episode after this. I'm not even sure. And now I will say this: I've done very well of not watching any of Suits at work, and it is killing me
Okay.
because I'll tell you. Let me tell you how much I like Suits. I watched the episode of Suits before I watched the latest episode of Ahsoka.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That does say
yeah.
something.
Now don't get me wrong. I watched Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
I slid into Suits episode.
You got in the DMs of Suits. Okay, fair enough.
I did. I did.
All right, I think that is it for this one, folks. You know all the places. We're still trying to figure out how OBS works with supers and titling and stuff. We'll get there eventually, but you know, this is we trying, so we will figure all that out. But you can find us at Nerdy by Nature Productions on YouTube. You can that is how Nerdy by Nature Productions. We trying y'all on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Threads, Facebook,
Yeah, join us on all the socials. I
all the
talk to you.
socials and stuff. Until next time.
Unless you a hater. Unless you a hater.
I mean, he'll still talk to you.
That is true. I'm a sucker for conversation.
Yeah, I mean, he said it on his shirt. All right, folks, we're out.